Well, our beloveds, we're just going to do a quick update today. Our another has a longer message in the hopper, but she's not certain that she wants to post it, so we shall just move this one to the front of the line. We are love. You are designed for love. So where are you not love? Now, our another had an experience yesterday where someone else spoke of anger, saying that anger is never justified. So now, does this sound like truth to you? That anger is never, ever justified, and that you must transcend anger in order to be enlightened? Or maybe you were designed to feel anger, and it is what you do with it that matters. If you are always angry, there is a problem. If you are never angry, there is a problem, because everything in this world, as you have noticed, is on a spectrum. You have weather conditions that historically have been all over the place. You have drought to wetter times. You have fires. You have hurricanes, tornadoes. You have all these natural disasters. So even nature expresses itself in angry tones. Look within the animal kingdom. Look within the plant kingdom. You have things that don't always flow or feel good. If you lived in a world where it always expressed itself 100% in perfection, well, number one, what a boring world that would be. And yet many of you desire that. We realize that. Secondly, here on Mother Earth, the point of your experience is duality, so you can find that center point, that balance point. But what that means is that for those of you who never get angry, you need to begin feeling anger, acknowledging and expressing it, because you're suppressing it, because it is not natural to always be pleasant and happy. And for those of you who are always angry, you need to find a different space as well, where you have more expressions of compassion and sympathy and those types of emotions. So look at who you are. Look at who Jesus was. Look at each of the masters and how they expressed themselves. Yes, the overall goal is to be love. But what most of you continue to forget is that love of self should come before love of others. And we do not mean egoic love. Egoic love is where you do something with the intention of harming the other, making a point against the other, or just doing something to be a dick. Self-love is where you simply say, that doesn't feel good, and I'm going to nurture myself right now. I'm not going to do anything against you. I'm actually going to go within and nurture myself, because right now I don't feel safe. I don't feel loved. I don't feel cared for. So this is our very simple and short lesson today. Don't be a dick. That is Jesus's motto. If you look at it through the negative perspective, right? Jesus said, be love, which means don't be a dick. But how do you express that? By self-love. You look at Jesus, and he cared for and tended to the most vulnerable, trying to teach them to offer themselves self-love so that they would make better choices in the partners and the experiences that they invited into their lives. It is not by chance that this world is so messed up right now, because what you think is self-love is simply materialism. You're buying yourself these endorphin highs, but they're not natural, and they don't come from within, and they're not self-sustaining. So find that truth within you, regardless of what that truth looks like within somebody else. You are not they, and they are not you. Find what makes you feel safe in your world without intentionally harming others. That is the balance point that if you had to create a formula of what does love look like, that is it. Self-love first that doesn't harm others intentionally. Because the fact is, at some point, self-love will look like helping the homeless, helping the needy, helping the lesser thans, because your cup overfloweth so much that you want to offer this to others as an expression of the love that you feel for yourself, because these other individuals are an outer expression of you. Because once you reach that point of true self-love, you will see everyone as part of you. You will feel their hurts, their pains, their suffering, and you will do what you can to ease it. That, our beloveds, is what Jesus came to teach, and many of you just simply have not understood. So, believe in yourself today. Believe in the goodness of humanity, though you are all flawed, and that you will all get there someday. It is your journey back to self, and on this journey back to self, you will really and truly begin to understand what it means when we say, you are all one. We are all one. And so it is. Namaste.